Patience. Patience. Yes.
Like that comes down, you see? That's it. This one over here.
Cheese.
So what did you have for breakfast?
We had loosened chaff, we had mill run, we had copra and endurance pellets. We also had pepper
Yep.
and salt. He's pure Arab and I use him for endurance riding, and he's done at least 11 now 80 Ks.
Yep.
And have been vetted through every one of them. So.
And how does he perform on the horse powder and tonic?
Very good. Before I started on it, it doesn't matter how much oil and everything I was putting into him. His coat was never shiny in it, and but now he's just beautiful. He's got a lot of energy, but without being like psyching up.
And how's his recovery after a big ride?
Really good.
Yep.
Yes.
Noticeable?
Yes. Oh yes.
And eyes and that, and temperament?
Everything, yeah. His heart rates,
Yep.
everything is really good.
Yep.
Yes.
And no binding up or that?
No. He doesn't get any lactic acid build-up. No, everything's really good. I'm really happy.
And how long have you had him on it?
I've had him on this now for over a year.
Okay.
Yes,
So long enough to notice difference?
Oh yes. And not only that, like other people that I've ridden with before as well, they just think that I've been like pumping grain into him because he's got a lot of energy, but it's not. He doesn't go silly with it.
Yep.
Yeah, and we get a lot of mileage out of the small amount of food that we.
So good for energy and temperament.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So by being healthy, he feels calmer.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, he's really good. I'm really pleased with it.
Have you tried riding in a saddle?
Yeah. Break down as much, yeah?
You're going to go through that gate there?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going up the top.
You're a big
Keeps them really shiny and healthy. They actually make it for
I told him. He didn't say a word. I kept talking. I said, no.
Well, we're going to do these people a KFC house.
Tell us a bit about these horses.
Yes, this is Nugget. Nugget is a carriage horse. He was born in 1973, so he's 36. And yeah, he's doing really well. He's on the tonic and he's very healthy and very strong and happy.
And what do you find the tonic's good for with them? Is it good for temperament?
It's very good for temperament, and also it keeps him stable and gives him energy. And he appreciates his feed more, he eats more.
Yep.
And it makes it moist, and he prefers that because he's got really long teeth.
So have you noticed difference in his coat and all of that?
Oh yes, he's
hooves?
very shiny now. Yeah. In winter, he usually gets a really thick, dull coat, but this year he's very shiny, and his coat is not as thick.
And how is he after exercise?
He doesn't sweat as much as he used to. He sweats less. He used to be sweat a lot.
And
So
recovery?
he keeps his fluids more.
And how is his recovery?
Recovery, yeah, really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you'd recommend the product?
Oh yes, definitely.
And do you use it on other horses too?
I have another old horse that I use it on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's a working day for these guys involved?
Well, we do eco tours, so we take people around our farm. You might work 2 hours a day.
Yep. Towing the
Pulling-
carriage?
Yeah,
Yep.
on the carriage, yeah.
I'm going to turn him around for us. Thanks, Max.
If you look underneath the shoe case, you'll see the 12th light horse in behind there. There's Western Australia. I got these from Western Australia. On what they call the light horse, they did the travelling by horseback. When it come to fight, they used to dismount and fought on the ground.
Yep.
This one's the closest to a whaler. They used to have whalers there, and this bloke is the closest you can get to one up here.
Yep.
And he's 23 years old. Well, Cheval there was in charge of the Australian troops. The horse was there, I think it was 3 days without water. And they had to get water, and the closest water was in the town of Beersheba, which was the Turks had, and they were commanded by a German, and the only way they could get water was take Beersheba. So they had all these Turkish trenches there with machine guns and howitzers and everything. When Cheval he lined up his troops, and all they had there in their hands was a bayonet, and he took them down at a walk, a trot, and then a gallop. And the Turks thought, for a start there, that fight, they'd all unhorse and dismount, but they never. They went that fast there that the Turks firing there, they couldn't bring the sights of their big guns down quick enough. And they jumped the trenches and everything and went straight through. I think there's 37 blokes killed on the charge. And yeah, 40,000 Turks were captured. The halter's a little bit big. There you go.
You reckon it'll grow on the stuff?
Oh yeah, grow this way. And that way.
And that's what they grow into?
Yeah. That's what they grow into.